Welcome to Winter Wolf Miniatures. I'm Alex, and today we have a different kind of video because I don't have any sort of script. I haven't been keeping up really with Games Workshop's new releases and everything, and I thought I should check it out to get up to speed. And I thought you might want to join me on that endeavor, crusade, whatever. So let's see what happens. I will be checking out the Warhammer Community articles, and let's see what we find. So let's just begin, and I will probably need my glasses for this, or I will not see what I'm checking out. So we start with the last post of the last year. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so let's check out the Bretonnia, the Old World core set, the Kingdom of Bretonnia edition. Okay, so there are lots of old miniatures here. I had all these except the new Pegasus Knight, of course. I think they are actually kind of fun, and the core, the unit sets, the sets for the archers and the militias or whatever they were, man-at-arms, they were called man-at-arms, were actually very fun sets. There were tons of bits and lots of funny little details. And of course the Bretonnia Knight set is awesome. It's so versatile. There are so many cool bits to use. I think it's kind of boring that they painted everything in the same paint schemes here, because I actually like the clown fiesta that is Bretonnia. Okay, so let's check out the Tomb King's core set. And it's the same here. There are one or maybe two new miniatures. I think it's really fun to see that the horseman is still in their 8-pack. Is still in the. It's the same box set. 8 horsemen and 16 archers, and 16 of each of these, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Okay, so there are 20. So there are 40 skeletons. Yeah, that's right. It was 20 skeleton in that box, in the old box. And the archers was, I think, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 16. So there are basically two sets of archers, 2 sets of horsemen, can be built with bows or with spears and shields. And there are 2 sets of skeleton warriors, 1 set of chariots, and a new unit. And here it's about the same. I think it's 2 sets of archers, 2 sets of militia, men-at-arms, 2 sets of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yes, no. There are only 6 knights in each, so that's not the same set. Because you got 8, I think, in the old one. Yeah, the new miniature for Tomb Kings is very cool. I don't know if that's a dragon or some kind of... Yes, it has wings. Yes, it's a dragon. I like dragons. I never actually liked Tomb Kings a lot. I mean, they are very cool, but I'm not particularly fond of the Egyptian theme. I prefer the Sylvanians with vampires and stuff. Okay, so these sets will be released. They might be released already, I don't know. So here's the new Pegasus Battle Standard Bearer. Yeah, it's a nice model. It's real cool. It looks new, like their newest things, but it's also fit right in with the old miniatures. And here are some of the old miniatures. And here they just used some old pictures of Grail Knights, I think, because I recognize these paint schemes. And yeah, Battle Pilgrims. That's also a very old set, I think. And these are very old. Mounted Yeoman. These were from back in the time when you bought them in blister packs. You bought the command unit, I think. And then you could buy, I guess there was about 2 or 3 in each pack. And it was very funny for people like me who lived out in nowhere, who I didn't have a store close by, so at some points I ordered stuff and then you got like random. So if you're unlucky, you could get the same one. I didn't like those blister packs. This is new, right? It's a handmaiden of the lady. I don't recognize this, so I think it's new. It looks new in the style of both the painting and sculpt. And yeah, these are new, and these are very nice. These are actually very, very cool. I like this one, the Mounted Knight. Love how he has his shield and sword here on the horse. And yeah, and I like the colors as well. It's very nice. Yeah, and this one, it's very cool. And it's new as well. And yeah, Tomb Kings. These are not new, these are old. Tomb Guards. I never had these. And I never have had these either. Snakes. The Snake Riders. Necropolis Knight. And the Necrosphinx. That's not new, that's an old miniature as well. Yeah, and War Sphinx. Cetra, the Imperishable, that's cool. And that old, I actually had that, I think. The Leech Priest. I never painted it, I don't think. I don't think I painted it though. I might have started it. It might have lived on my shelf of almost finished miniatures for a while. Ushapti. Yeah, those were metal, later resin kits, so they're probably resin now. It was actually pretty cool. And this one is new, right? Don't recognize it. A mummy, that's cool. And this has to be new as well. Yeah, it's cool. And these are new also, right? This new kit builds 3 Tomb Swarms, yes. Pretty cool, actually. Don't like scarabs, though. They're scary. Okay, and a re-release of the End Times. Probably more books than one. The Return of Nagash, Fall of Altov, Sigma's Blood, and the Three of Short Stories at the beginning of the end. Yeah, I've read The Return of Nagash. It's pretty good. Blight Slayer, yeah. Okay, so let's go to the next. Damn it.
A few moments later.
Okay, so let's check out the 1st of January. Celebrate this year's store anniversaries with a Fire Slayer and a Tau Empire Ethereal. Okay, so this is the Ethereal. Yeah. I've never liked the Tau, they're weird. Dwarves are cool though. I can never play dwarves. I've all my Warhammer career, whatever. I've been nagging about the dwarves. Yeah. And Old World Almanac. Watch a Learn to Play video. Yeah, okay, so this is just a Learn to Play stuff. Claim your bestial miniature of the month and 2 coins. Okay, that's cool. And it has a hand grenade and a Let's see here. Bretonnia kit focus, Lord of the Realm. No. Yeah, we've done that. I know. Okay, take Vanguard Space Marines on combat patrol. Invite official. Let's see what this is. Yeah, the unmounted knights. The knights on foot. Those are cool, actually. Those are very cool. Heresy. Horus Heresy. I'm not following the Horus Heresy story. I don't know what that's about. Let's look at more knights. This looks like an old picture, but it's not. It's a new picture. There are some old miniatures here. And there's some new stuff. Yeah, it's more of the same. Hang on, I saw something. There's the old battle standard bearer. I had that. It was a nightmare because the horse is in plastic and the dude is in metal and was in metal and the banner was in metal and it was so heavy, and that little stick that was holding it up was so brittle. I would like that in plastic, actually. This is new. Is that the Fey Enchantress? No, it's just the damsel. There was a model for the Fey Enchantress, right? Yeah, and it looks like a crocodile head, but it has wings, or had wings. Weird, like. It's a car. Okay, so I would say I recognize this. Maybe that's just similar with an old one, but these two are new, I think. Unit fillers. Why would Games Workshop tell you about unit fillers? Don't they want to sell more miniatures? I've never actually liked unit fillers. I like when all my miniatures are separate entities. Pre-orders. Let's see. Yes, okay, so it's been released. Yeah, I knew that. Actually. The Siege of Terra. Oh. It's a big ugly thing. And a dragon. Okay, so even the Stormcast are looking evil now. I like it. And this is pretty cool. I don't like the big bug though. This is an old one. A rat and a minotaur. Blood Bowl player? Never tried Blood Bowl. Is that any fun? Let me know. Should I try it? Okay, Las Vegas Open. I think I saw some of the releases from that, right? It was the ghouls and stuff. Ooh, yes, it's the mummified cat. I like that. Yeah, I guess we will. Dan Abnett is an author. I've read some of his books, I think. Is that him? Yes, probably is. Okay, so this is a new army box for Stormcast Eternals. Haven't people got bored of those yet? I think they're so boring looking. They basically just look the same. Everyone looks the same with different weapons. I guess that's pretty much like the Chaos Warriors that I like. Can that car be quiet, please? Yeah, Indrasta. She's cool. It is a she, right? I don't know. She's kinda androgynous. Is that the word? Androgynous. I don't know. Where was I? Ah. Okay, so these are tactics for those. Boring. What's this? It's an orc. I like the orcs. They're pretty cool. They're mean. Remind me of the Mordor orcs from Lord of the Rings. I see demons. Those are not. Yeah, that's a demon here, and I guess Cain is a demon, right? Isn't he a demon? I think he's a demon. It's more demon than man here. There we are. I see some angry demons. I like angry demons. No. Okay, so this is some old things that Legionals, Imperials. Okay, so flying stuff. Okay, merch. I don't have very much Warhammer merch, I don't think. What's that? Is that a map? I like it. It's a rug. It's a towel. What the fuck is that? And why would you want that? This box contains a stack of Warhammer the Old World merchandise, including a premium cotton t-shirt and double print hoodie featuring exclusive designs from the game. A dice bag, emblazoned with the logo of the Old World setting, and a blanket. It's a blanket. Yes, I'm gonna cozy up in my couch, wrapping myself in a blanket that is a map of the Old World. Some epic nerd shit. Okay, let's see what is pre-order now. 4K books and in expensive edition. And Dan Abnett, yes. And that, and this, and yes, this, those old things. Hang on, what happened? No! Why? Ah, there we are. Hang on. I lost my place again. Where was I? Sunday preview plus the next Crusade and so many legs and million transfers. Okay, so... Okay, Deathwing Assault. Mysterious and unyielding Dark Angels, Deathwing. This is interesting looking. Is this new? Doesn't look new. There are even a few new models coming, but one of these has a longer history than you might expect. Were actually sculpted back in 2008, but never released. Yeah, it looked old. And the paint job looked rushed. I don't like it. I don't know. That's the old trebuchet. Martin's Golden Demon entry from 2006. Yeah, it's nice. That is really cool. I like the helmet. The colors are really good. It's from Games Day 2009. What have we here? Dark Angels. Why? How can I say it without angering everyone? Okay, so 40K is a sci-fi setting, so it's future and it's science fiction. Why is there so many new miniatures that have like swords and shields and stuff? I mean, they look like they fit in Warhammer Fantasy. They look like they fit in Warhammer Age of Sigmar. I mean, yeah, it's a cool sword, but you have laser guns. Why would you use a sword? I don't understand it. And if you like swords and shields and stuff like that, why don't you play Warhammer Fantasy? That is my question. Aren't you into the sci-fi universe for the sci-fi stuff? Seems like every new Space Marine has a sword or a shield or look more and more like a Chaos Warrior. Okay, so let's see. Here we have some things about the old world. Okay, so they're gonna re-release that old Trebuchet and the Casket of Souls and these old nightmarish stuff that were metal miniatures. Unreleased head to the Bone Giant. Okay, there it is. Like a Roman helmet. I don't like it. There's the old one. The Bone Giant had a rule that was called like Unending Assault or something. It was pretty cool. I didn't play many games with my Tomb King army. I sold it to a guy here in my hometown. I sold it very, very cheaply. I sold it very cheap. The deal was that I had so many armies and I didn't really use my Tomb Kings, so I sold it to him so he could start playing, and that way we would gain another person to play with, I guess, and that's more worth it than have an additional army back home that you can't use. But he never started playing. I don't know what became of him. I never heard from him again. It was very... I feel like he broke the deal. He's part of the deal, so I should get my Tomb Kings back. Because I could have sold them for pretty much 3 or 4 times more, probably. Yeah, and this I have seen, and it's so fucking cool. I love the crows. It's too bad you can't see her face. I guess that's pretty cool anyway. And she has too much hair. What's the thing with hair? I've said this before, but I feel like there are 2 kinds of hair nowadays in the Warhammer fantasy world. It's either too much hair, like crazy anime hair, like this, or no hair. Can't we get some miniatures with like ordinary haircuts? But this is really cool. I love it. I will probably buy this very, very soon and add it to my upcoming Dark Elves army. Yeah, it's a part of a like army starter sets, whatever. And yeah, I guess I don't need more witch elves, but I will probably buy this starter set because I also want more of these dark riders. These are warlocks, but you can build that to Dark Riders as well. You can build those to Dark Riders. Yeah, let's go. And that's something. I see something. I want to look at that. What's that? Oh, yeah, right. I've seen this as well. It's a new witch hunter. Yeah, that's the cat. Let's have a look at this. That's cool. And he has pretty regular hair. I like that. Okay, so looks like a rogue kind of thief, maybe. Pretty cool. It also has somewhat regular hair. And here is one with too much hair. And weird thing, a weird key in the mask. Pretty cool actually, and I like the cat. And the cane. Yeah, looks like any other Stormcast, I guess. Yeah, cool stuff. Collis and Toll. David Annandale. I've read some of his books, I think. Pum pum pum. Sondara's Grave Breakers. Bring love to the Death Gorge. Bring love. This guy doesn't look like he's bringing love, actually. Looks like he's bringing something else. Pestilence. COVID. It's the COVID bringer. And he has a evil looking crow. I like it, it's cool. I'm probably gonna get this. I need more necromancers anyway. Or don't really. I need to paint the ones I have. And a zombie looking thing with a shovel. That's cool. I like it. And this guy has a, what is that? A spine sticking out of his head. And he has a pickaxe. It's a zombie. It's cool. Okay, so they have mutated spines. I get it. It's cool. Then this is a, he has a hammer and a chisel. Or a spike. Maybe he's gonna spike someone in the heart. Because that's what you do to things. And this is a werewolf. Looks like. It's pretty cool. Okay, so this is a, yeah, I guess, yeah. Okay, yeah, so I will probably buy this. I will probably get this. I will get this because I like that necromancer dude. And he has too much hair, but I like him anyway. Staff is cool. The crow is awesome. Badass crow. And tanks. Let's look at tanks. Yes, tanks. Horus Heresy. Like I said, I don't know much about Horus Heresy. It's not in the 40k universe, right? It is in the same universe, but it's before. It's not in the 40,000 millennium, right? It's in the 30 or something. It's actually pretty cool. Looks like I get the feeling about like First World War feelings. I don't know why. Maybe the gas masks and the bayonets and old looking weapons or something. Yeah. It is pretty cool. Yeah, and the tank. Yeah, definitely get some First World War vibes. This will probably, yeah, that's a cool looking tank. More stuff. Looks like the same dudes with different weapon choices, different helmets. What do we have here? Dawnbringer Chronicles, the Lady Arcane. That's a weird looking mount. Is that a miniature? I don't know. Too much text. Can't be bothered. Old stuff. We have some old stuff here. No, we have some new stuff. That's a new knight. It was the Battle Standard Bearer we saw earlier, and that's a old. Is that still? That's gonna be sold in metal. Oh, yes. I thought at one point of buying that to my undead army, have it like a White King, painting the bearers like ghosts. But I never did. Maybe I should do it now. Okay, so there are some tips here how to clean your metal and... Yeah. What's this? Terminators, right? I know some. Orcs. Yes, the orcs are coming back. Oh, I miss the orcs. Oh. Yeah, this is some old miniatures as well. I like it. The orc boys. Goblin archers. I hate goblin archers. In game, I don't hate them. I hate... Okay, so he's cooking his friend. That's weird. Or maybe they're not friends. They're probably not friends, right? But he looks like he's cooking a goblin. Maybe they're just bathing. No, orcs doesn't bathe. Goblins, I mean. And he has a river troll face on his head. It's a weird hat, if you ask me. And the staff is ugly, but cool at the same time. Oh, hang on. Let's go back. Feel like I recognize this orc. Yeah, so these are just re-releases, right? And there are no new orcs yet. Yeah, and these old monoposes orcs. The boar riders, those are newer, because the old boars look like that. They're still old. Black orcs. Hang on. That is new, right? I don't recognize that. And not that either. Oh. That's cool. Night goblins are cool. What's happening here? He is burping and farting. And the squeak. Because squeaks. Is that it? Okay, hang on. There's more. Yes, that old thing. It's a Viven. I have that. Here is. I've started it. Mine's gonna be red. But it's probably not gonna be a rider on him. It's gonna be a monster. I like it. It's pretty cool. That is a big troll. And he has a sack. It's Santa Troll. He's coming to town to give you presents. Or maybe take stuff from you. I don't know. Rocklobba. Oh, these old stone trolls, or what they were. I don't remember the name. River trolls. No, not river trolls. It's the stone trolls. Rock trolls. don't know, something trolls. Maybe just trolls. Trolls. More beige looking Space Marines. What's this? Yeah, it's that Deathwing Assault. I pre-order now. Okay, so it's available now. And the first wave of Old World made to order. What do we have here? We have a... I don't recognize it, but it looks old. It looks very old. Looks like it's from the 90s. And yeah, that's this guy. And these as well. Yeah, and these ones, I recognize them. They're old as well. They're tiny, I believe. And these, I had these, I think. No, I had a newer one. I didn't have that damsel. I wanted it, but it couldn't find it. And Leech Tunkings. Yeah, there's the old one. I had that. And it came in a mounted version as well. What is this? It looks menacing. Bounty hunter who can literally become a shadow. That's cool. Looks more like an assassin than a bounty hunter, maybe. The end and the death. Okay, so here are the... Is this the rules? Let's check them out. This one. Yeah. It's like the armor books for... I can't go back. Hang on. Armies on parade. I like this. I never sent anything to it because I don't think I'm a good enough painter, but I like watching. I like looking at other people's. Josh Leek. Is his name Leek? It's a weird name, but it's a cool army. Good work, Josh. Gods, demons, and more enter the battle report challenge. Okay, so... boring. How to paint the Necwraith Bone Dragon. You use paint and you apply it to the miniature, and then it's painted. More Horus Heresy stuff. And hang on, I saw... Oh... The Lord of the Rings, the quest to Mount Doom. So this is a strategy battle game. Okay, so it's like a Warhammer Quest. 2 to 5 players. Okay, so pretty. Heroes of Helm's Deep. Please tell me this is re-releasing, made to order. I had these Heroes of Helm's Deep. It was my very first Warhammer set. I might actually buy these and paint them, just because I like Lord of the Rings, and this was the first set I had. Okay, and that means we're pretty much up to date, I think. Let's check the Skaven things. Dawnbringers. What's this? It's I can't be bothered to read all that. This was just an experiment of mine, just plugging in my camera and going through the articles as I would if I was by myself. I am by myself, I think. I hope. Yeah, cheerios.